What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So I've had a lot of people asking me to make this video. I actually posted a video very similar to this called The Downsides of Being Attractive, where I gave you guys many examples, of some, I would say, negatives about being attractive. I'm going to actually post a link to that video in the description. It's a really great video. I got a lot of views, probably one of my best videos that I've made, one of my most interactive videos that I made, so you guys go check that out. So what I'm going to do today is give you guys the number one problem and the number one downside of being an attractive male. All right, now I want to say this: being attractive as a male is never bad. Okay, there's never a bad thing, so I don't want you to look at it like this. But what you need to understand, with anything good in life, there will be pros and there will be cons. Okay, there's pros and cons to everything. We're going to talk about being attractive today, but there are pros and cons to being not attractive. Okay, like I said, there are pros and cons to everything in life. There are pros and cons to being in shape. There are pros and cons to not being in shape. There are pros and cons to making money. There are pros and cons to not making money, guys. Okay, so you have to understand this. So I'm going to give you guys, like I said, the number one downside of being an attractive male. Before I get into anything, I want to let you guys know I will be changing my channel's name. Okay, I've had a few guys suggest this, and I've actually been thinking about this for about a week now. I will be changing the channel's name, and it's going to be called The Top Tier Man. Okay, so you will see that change probably later on today or tomorrow. Okay, so new channel name, The Top Tier Man. As you guys know, my goal is to help you guys become top tier men. So I thought that was the best name for the channel. All right, so let's get right into the video, man. So the number one downside of being an attractive male is the fact that it is going to be very, very challenging to make friends. Okay, it's going to be very, very challenging. And the reason for this, there are many reasons, but I'm going to give you a few today. All right, now the main reason for this is because there's a thing called envy. Okay, there's a thing called envy, and it's also called jealousy. Now, this is a natural human trait. Okay, jealousy and envy is a natural human trait. There is not a man or woman alive that doesn't get this feeling of jealousy at times. But some people can hone in on this emotion and know how to control it. Some people can't. Some people let jealousy and envy kind of take over them, and they start to output it and start to display the action of being jealous and envious. But there are guys like myself that can control this. Not like, I'm not gonna lie, like I told y'all on another video, when I see somebody doing better than me, there is a level of envy that I have, but I don't use it to be jealous. I use it to get motivated and be competitive. Okay, like I said, it is natural. If us as humans, if we didn't have jealousy and envy, it would be very hard to be able to excel in life. The reason why a lot of people excel in life because they saw somebody doing better than them, and they thought deep down inside, like, I'm going to beat that person. Okay, but when it comes to being attractive, guys, it is going to be very hard to make friends, especially with other attractive men. Okay, now you would think it would be hard to make friends with unattractive men because they would be jealous. No, fellas. That is a big thing. Okay, it is a big thing because unattractive men are going to look at you. They're going to be intimidated. They're going to not want to be around you because it's going to reflect on them and show them or prove to them that they're not where they want to be. Okay, also, there are some men that's just not going to want you around their female. Like, they're not going to want you to be around their girlfriend with the fear that you're going to take her. She's going to one day be attracted to you enough to leave that man for you. This is real life. This happens. Okay, but the biggest thing about trying to make friends with other attractive men is it's a big level of competition. Okay, now, like I said, competition can be good, but sometimes competition can ruin people. Okay, because I look at competition as if I see another man, all right, and I'm in great shape, but if I see another man who's in great shape, I'm gonna want to compete with him. Like, I'm gonna look at him like I'm 210 right now. I weigh 210 pounds. If I look at a man, he has a physique like mine. He's 220 because I want to get to 220, and he's 220. I'm gonna look at him like, damn, bro, I need to eat more. I need to hit the gym more. I need to find out what he's doing. So it's gonna raise my level of competition. But some men actually let this defeat them. So they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be jealous, and then they're gonna straight up disregard you, act like you don't even exist, act like you're not even there. Some guys may go to the point where they may start to hate, spread rumors about you, disrespect you, belittle you, or whatever the case may be. All right, so making friends as an attractive male is very, very challenging. Okay, very, very challenging. Some people even look at you as a shallow person. All right, now I told y'all before, one of the perks of being attractive is people usually trust you, and people usually think you a good person. But it can work on the opposite side, on the contrary, and some people can think that you're a bad person, or that you got something to hide, or that you're an evil person. That's how some people look at attractive people. Like when you meet rich people, most of the time people think rich people are pretty good people, like they have good morals and they have good values. But there are some people who look at rich people as snobs, as like snakes, as people who are trying to get over on people, as crooks. That's just the nature of the game, okay? But in most cases, when it comes to being attractive, like I said, it is going to be very challenging to make friends, bro. Very challenging to make friends. Because one of the biggest things is guys will just automatically be intimidated by you guys. Like, you have to understand that. So when you're working on yourself and you're getting better, and especially when, like, you in the past when you weren't very attractive, and then over time you've worked on yourself and you've matured and your looks have matured and now you are attractive, there are going to be people from your past who are going to be intimidated by you. And they're not going to want to be around you because all you're doing is showing them that they haven't leveled up. All right, this is the truth of the game. Okay, everybody wants to be attractive. Everybody wants to be attractive. The videos that I make when I talk about being attractive and how to be attractive and having an attractive personality and having attractive physical traits, I notice that those get the most views because it's human nature. Who doesn't want to be attractive to other people? All right, but it's not all peaches and cream. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, guys. Sometimes it is hard. Okay, like, I don't know for all my attractive guys who watching this, I don't know if you ever been at work and you just have people just jealous of you for no apparent reason. They just jealous. They just ignore you. They just give you side looks. You catch them talking trash behind your back. That is the game. You have to, it comes with the territory, guys. It comes with the territory. Okay? Like, for myself, I've noticed, like I talk about things coming with the territory. I've noticed, like, because I'm in shape, I've programmed my mind to wherever I go, people are going to stare at me. People are going to come up to me and ask me, am I a personal trainer? People are going to come up to me and ask me how much I bench or what I eat or what's my diet like or how many times a week I work out. That's just the territory, all right? So I program myself that. Like, I used to get annoyed by this, G. I swear I used to get annoyed by this. Like, I used to, like, walk into different places and people used to come up to me asking me, like, hey, bro, how much you bench? I'm like, bro, for real? Like, literally, bro, like, you didn't have no other questions? You didn't want to know how I was doing or how my day was. You want to know how much I bench. But now I'm used to it. So it doesn't annoy me anymore. So when guys come up to me and ask me how much I bench, I joke around with them, bro. I probably say about like 95 pounds, and I start a conversation. They like, what, 95 pounds, bro? You look like you can bench like 400. I'm like, I'm just playing, bro. And we have a conversation, so it doesn't annoy me anymore. So if you attractive, bro, and trust me, guys, I know you probably go through this. All right, and it's not just physical, bro. You could be attractive because of your personality. You could be attractive because of your charisma. You could be attractive because of your money. All right, but still, it's going to be hard to make friends. It's really going to be hard to make friends. All right, and it's not just the initial of actually making friends, but it's like once you get friends, you're going to notice people treat attractive people differently. They just do. They just do. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Like, I used to have a friend, all right, and I'm not going to lie, and I say this humbly. And look, I tell you guys straight up, I'm humble, bro. I never downplay myself, all right, but I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. All right, like I'm not gonna like rate myself or nothing. I'll let chicks do that, but I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. But I've had friends and associates that I've hung out with that I know I was more attractive to them, because more attractive than them, because I got more female attention than them. I got more looks than them. I pull more girls than them. So obviously, a spade is a spade, bro. It is what it is. But I've had times where I've had guys that were my friend, but because the amount of attention I got and because the amount of attention they didn't get, they started to be jealous of me. We would get around girls and they would try to talk trash about me around females just to make themselves feel better, just to boost their ego up a lot. You know, I had a friend back in college, bro, and I think I told you guys this story before. I had a friend back in college, and every time we used to get around women, bro, he used to make like these little slick jokes about me just to try to make the girls laugh, because he knew that I was getting most of the attention from the girls. You know, like at a certain time, bro, I just had to cut that dude off, bro, because I was like, bro, you supposed to be my boy. You supposed to talk me up in front of females. Like, I used to talk him up in front of his girl. Like, every time it was me, him, his girl, every time we used to be like in a room together, I would talk him up in front of her. I would make him seem way better than what he actually was in front of her, because I knew how powerful social proof was. You know, so if your boys look at you as a G, and you display that in front of his girl gonna like him even more. She's gonna be attracted to him even more, because she know other men look up to him. You know, so I used to always talk him up, but bro, he had this knack for talking down on me in front of women. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, like during the time, I didn't understand. Like, I really just didn't understand. But after a while, I started to get it, because I started to understand life more, and I just noticed that, bro, it's gonna be hard dealing with people when you're attractive, bro. You know, you're going to get a lot of attention. You're going to get a lot of admiration. You're going to get a lot of looks. You're going to get a lot of favors, as I talked about before. But it is going to be challenging making friends, guys. All right, it's going to be challenging. Most attractive people that I know, G, they do not have a lot of friends, bro. They got a lot of people that's around them. They got a lot of associates. But if you ask any attractive person, they will tell you, and they know this to be true, that most of those people that they hang out with really deep down don't like them, or really are jealous of them, or really don't want to see them do good. That's just the nature of being attractive. All right, guys. So, like I said, being attractive is not a bad thing. You should always work on your looks. You should always looks max, like they call it, okay? Because it's not just for other people. It's just going to make you feel good when you look in the mirror and you proud of what you see. All right? So, like I told you guys before, I will be changing the name of the channel very, very soon to the Top Tier Man. Okay, I'm excited about this because I've been meaning to change the name of the channel, but I didn't want to do it too early. Okay, but I think it's about time. That name is going to stay the same forever. As you guys know, I got my top tier fragrance, Charisma. This is my winter/spring fragrance. It is going crazy, guys. I've been getting orders on top of orders on top of orders, and nothing but great reviews. I haven't had one guy that told me that it was just okay or it was bad. Every single guy has said now this is one of their favorite fragrances, and the only reason why I'm putting this out, guys, is because I literally, when I started wearing this, when my distributor made this for me, I sprayed it on myself, bro, and I was like, bro, this stuff is crazy. So I just went to go test it, and you know, I asked a couple females. I didn't even ask them, I just wore it around them just to see, and they were like, boy, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? You feel me? And I couldn't tell them at the time because it was just specially made that one time. So I just thought in my head like, maybe I should get this out to more guys, and let's see. And it's been a success, guys. So if you want to grab that top tier Charisma, go ahead and hit me up on IG. I'm going to put a link to my IG in the description as well. I'm going to get that to you. All right. It's your boy KD. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We out of here, baby.